Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you for joining in. This is Nagaris, Grammy Award-winning engineer, producer, music publisher, and executive. Hey, we jumping right into Be My Admin. This course is designed for artists, labels, producers, songwriters, singer-songwriters, managers, anybody that is looking to see how the administrative duties work and function in the music business. We're going to structure the company. We're going to look at the ingredients and processes that's needed to create, secure, and track musical assets and intellectual property. Basically, if you need to run publishing for yourself or someone else, this is the class for you. Hey, let's get to it. The Business of Music Publishing 101. We talking about the whole pie. Step 1, actually create a business. All right, you can start a sole proprietorship, but we're not even going there. We're going straight to the LLC. In this business, get the LLC, the limited liability company that's going to show you. After you get the LLC, this may vary from state to state. Some states you can apply DBAs under the LLC, other states you cannot. So you need to look into your state and see if you can do DBAs under your LLC. All right, if you can, like the state of Texas, you're going to create DBAs. So if you got a songwriter name, you got an artist name, you got a producer name, you're going to go ahead and create a DBA in that name so you can keep your money separate. And you want to keep your money separate, your artist money versus your publishing money, because you want to see how these two streams separated is actually growing year to year. Once you establish the companies, you need to go to the IRS to get your EIN number. Once you get your EIN, employee identification number, you then can go to the bank and open a business account. These accounts are going to be the accounts that hold your royalties from the collection societies. Once the companies are established, we're ready for the first round of registrations. These registrations start at the PRO and the CMO. The PROs is a performance right organization such as BMI and ASCAP. The CMO is a collective management organization. All right. PROs track and collects performance royalties that are earned whenever your song is publicly performed or streamed. A CMO can collect both performance and mechanical royalties. And in order to get more mechanical royalties, we need to send that publishing hound dog to go get it. And in the United States, they need to get it from the MLC, the Mechanical Licensing Collective, HFA, Harry Fox Agency, MRI, Music Reports Incorporated, and MediaNet. Once these registrations are established, you are now secure in the collecting part of your royalties. All right, now that we got that out the way, now it's time to actually give them something to go collect on. We got to create a song. So now, step 2, we got to go from composition to master. For the composition, we only need 2 ingredients, the melody or music and lyrics. Those 2 ingredients make up 100% of the pie. 50% lyrics, 50% melody. Each 50% is divisible by the number of people that contributed to it. For instance, if we have 2 people contribute to the lyrics and 1 person contribute to the melody, then the lyrics percentage of 50% is divisible by 2, while the melody percentage is divisible by 1. Therefore, the writer's share will be 25% to one writer, 25% to the other writer, and 50% to the melody, completing the 100%. The publisher's percentage matches the percentage tied to its writers, whether one or all 3. In our previous example, there were 2 contributors to the lyrics and 1 contributor to the melody. If each contributor had their own publishing company, then the publishing company's percentage will match its contributor at 25%, 25%, and 50%, making 100% of the publisher's share. All of this information is written down on the split sheet. And the split sheet is the legal binding document that outlines the ownership percentages and contributors of a song. Once we have the composition, we then take that composition into the studio to make a master recording. And you don't have to record them yourself. Reach out to a record label, artists, musicians, and get them in the studio to record your song. But if you're a singer-songwriter looking to pave your way, you getting in the studio, recording your own composition, be the way to go. And hey, don't forget sheet music. It's a hidden gem in sheet music. So after the recording is done and it's mixed and mastered, the next part is embedding the fingerprints and metadata. The first thing that we're going to embed is the ISRC code using an ISRC editor. The ISRC code is an international standard recording code. ISRC codes are to the digital world what the UPC code is to the retail world. If you want to assign your own ISRC codes for all of the recordings that you own or control, you can go to usisrc.org. For recording rights owners, you can pay $95 and your ISRC registering code is yours for life and will allow you to assign up to 100,000 ISRCs each year. After we do the ISRC editing, we're going to add the digital fingerprint using the ACR Cloud. ACR Cloud is the leading audio recognition platform for music recognition. The audio and video recognition pricing is a pay-as-you-go with no minimum fees. And since we uniquely identify in our product, we might as well do it with the UPC barcode as well. These barcodes are like fingerprints for your product, identifying them along the supply chain. You can get a single UPC barcode for $30 each, or you can get several UPC barcodes starting at $250 annually. After fingerprinting and tracking, we need metadata for the DSPs, which includes lyric sheet and credit list. These can be transcribed into your regular note-taking devices. The perfect lyric sheet should consist of only the song's lyrics, the writer's names and PRO affiliations, the year the copyright was registered, and contact information. The credit list ensures the validity of your legacy catalog. It should include the main artist, the title, the label and catalog number, the format, the genre, track listing, the artist for each track, remix credits, submission notes, the country, the release date, style, additional credits, release notes, and images. Lastly, you want to go to MediaBase and encode your song for tracking. You want to go to www.mediabase.com/MBApp/new music notification. Hey, now we're ready for a release. The world needs to hear our music. We got it created. We got it protected. We got our money bags connected. We got it fingerprinted and embedded for the trackers to detect it. Hey, now it's time for exploitation. And to do that, we're starting with the DSPs. The music DSPs are just platforms that distribute or stream music in digital formats, such as Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. DSPs make it possible for users to access music from anywhere in the world. They also play a vital role in how artists, record labels, and rights holders get paid for their work. So we have to distribute the music. And music distribution is the process of getting music to the listeners on digital platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and TikTok. The distributors act as a bridge between artists and platforms, handling tasks like negotiating distribution deals, managing file transfers, tracking metadata, ensuring compliance with industry standards, but most of all, account and collect the royalty. CD Baby and DistroKid are just two of the many distribution companies that you can utilize their music distribution services. It helps artists and labels grow their fan base, generate revenue, and reach a worldwide audience. But it's up to you. Research a DSP and find the one that works for you and sign up. The processes on these sites are straightforward. And once your music is distributed globally, the fun of publishing begins. It's time to exploit. So you need to be generating royalties from supermarkets, clothing stores, gyms, health club, television, live venues, restaurants, the elevator, music services, internet radio, non-interactive streaming, terrestrial radio, jukeboxes, bars, online interactive streaming services. And for the mechanical royalty, you need to be working record sales, digital downloads, cover song recordings, soundtracks, film and television, ringtones, and online interactive streams. And don't forget, register with the RIAA so you can get your plaques and the National Academy for Recording Arts and Sciences to get your Grammys. Can't wait to see y'all on billboards.